What's up, guys? Card of the week time. Slap Fried Duel's back at it again with another card of the week. I told y'all last week this week's gonna be a spell. Car peeling out in the fucking parking lot. It's a very iconic spell from a very iconic format. Of course, that is none other than Delinquent Duo. Why? Why did this card ever exist? Why was this card ever legal? We're gonna find out today. So Delinquent Duo is a normal spell. You know, pretty cool stuff. Its effect reads, pay 1,000 life points. Your opponent discards one random card, and if they have any other cards in hand, discard one more card of their choice. It's broken. And it's just kind of not fair. You know, if the stars aligned and you opened this Confiscation and Forceful Sentry all in the same hand, your opponent literally will start with 2 cards in hand. It's not fair. It is very not fair. And that's why it should come back to 1. I'm kidding. Maybe. We'll find out. I usually don't start these videos knowing where I'm going with them. So we'll move on to the printings. It was first printed in Magic Ruler as an ultra rare. You know, Magic Ruler, MRL, not SRL. But it was also printed in SRL. It was also printed in Spell Ruler. But, you know, because they had to change the name, so they had to reprint the card. So there's a Magic Ruler printing and a Spell Ruler printing, so there's technically been printed 4 times. It was then printed in Dark Beginning 1 as a super rare, and then it took all the way till this year to get another reprint. For some reason, it got a reprint as a secret rare in Legendary Collection Kuiper. So, you know, whenever they re-release these banned cards, whenever they reprint these banned cards, it makes people think, like, why the fuck did they do that? And the common consensus for why they did it for Duo is they saw the prices of the old versions, which would sometimes go for like $20 for light play, and we're like, we'll give these people who play these old formats a cheaper alternative, and it is cheaper. Secret Delinquent Duos go for around $3 to $5. They're not too expensive, and of the like 40 LCKCs I opened, you know, I pulled 2 of them, so it's pretty good stuff. Enough for 2 GOAT decks. Ban list history. So this card was almost immediately limited. It was limited in October 2002, along with many of the other power cards of GOAT format, like Cyberjar, Confiscation, Painful Choice, Snatch Steal, apparently Upstart Goblin, and Forceful Sentry. Upstart Goblin broken, by the way. Yeah, maybe that'll be next week. Don't quote me, but maybe next week. Hoban Upstart Hoban. There you go. And Delinquent Duo finally got the axe in September 2005, and it has been there ever since. So, initially, Delinquent Duo is, you know, just a spicy, oh dude, fuck it, meme and discard 2. It was one of the power. It was one of the power spells, the singular power spells, you know, Raigeki, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Pot of Greed, all of those. It was one of those. So if your deck could just throw in random cards, there you go. You got room for a 5-card discard engine. Fuck it, Delinquent Duo. You better hope you open up that Sinister Serpent to prevent yourself from negging too hard. You know, let's see here. According to YuGiOh TopDecks.com, waiting for that sponsorship, the main usage of this card started in April 2005 and ended in September 2005, with its peak being in July, where it was in 16 decks, at least according to this website. So, you know the effect of Duo. You know this card. It's a very infamous card. It's an infamous power spell. Infamous power spell. Just opening this card turn 1 would allow you to get that much more advantage over your opponent. They start with less cards. 1,000 life points is not a hefty fine. Honestly, I'd say in GOAT format, life points wasn't really a factor. I'm not that big into GOAT format. I have decks, but I haven't really played it. Played more Chaos Emperor format than I've played GOAT format. And Chaos Emperor format, oh my. Yada lock? Crazy stuff. But life points was never really a factor, as far as I know. You know, pay 2,000 in one turn, and your opponent discards 3 cards. It's kind of ridiculous stuff. Stuff like, you know, old school combos where they were like, activate Mirage of Nightmare and hope you draw that MST so you could pop it. Stuff like that. That's why I like old Yu-Gi-Oh! Because you had to be crazy and the sackiest man alive to just get these stupid plays off. But let's, you know, I could go on and on about the past of Duo, which is, you know, just a degenerate, crazy place. We're gonna talk about the future. Can this card ever come back? You know, before yesterday, before the ban list dropped, I would have said no. Delinquent Duo could never come back. But I memed a card back into existence. I memed card destruction back onto the limited list. And the consensus for that is, well, they gotta push danger. And that makes me think. Duo could be a way to go against danger. They'll get their, you know, they'll proc their effects still, but it is like, it's a halfway, it's a danger, like, power card sort of thing. I don't really know how to explain it. It could be like the spiciest tech alive. Legit, like the spiciest tech alive. Where you would have to run exchange and give your opponent Delinquent Duo and hope they activate it. Stuff like that. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna cry. But, you know, we have fucking Topologic Gumblar in this fucking game. And that card is like the freest form of advantage in like the whole game. Maybe. Very, 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 very maybe. Like a fucking like 10% maybe. We could get another meme format where instead of it being like Snatch Steal, it's Duo. And then they'll just be like, yeah, no. Because, you know, effectively, one of them is random and your opponent gets to choose the other one. So you have no control over what card gets discarded. It's not like something like Confiscation or Forceful Sentry, where you get to pick the card so you can activate it and pick out that hand trap. You can't do that. You have to get lucky and hit it with Duo. But, you know, that's just my 2 thoughts on it. With danger floating around, with them heavily pushing it, I could see them trying it out, and people would not really want to just blind it because of danger existing. I think that's the point I wanted to get off like earlier. Because of danger existing, you're not just gonna want to blind discard cards into your opponent's hand, because, you know, you could just fuck yourself in the ass like that. Just so it would be more like a tech spice meme card sort of thing. If you catch my drift. Oh, you know, the random discard engine decks, the decks that like loop Gumblar to loop your opponent's entire hand sort of meme. And if you put it back at 1, you have no way to search it. It's an unsearchable spell unless you fucking really, really want to left arm it. I mean, but you can say that for any card in the whole game. I use left arm to search a Solar Recharge and Lightstorms that's broken. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Next week, maybe I'll do Upstart. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Don't take me on my word for that. Anyways, guys, like, subscribe, Slide First Duos forever. We'll be seeing you. Peace.